this Sunday, you're full steam ahead for your rematch with Joe Hendry that you just mentioned. And we heard last night on TNA, he said he has to win. This is a big match for Joe. He's heading in more motivated than ever, it seems.
Yeah. And I mean, think about that though. Like, if you're going to watch an MMA fight, you're like, hey man, this guy's more motivated than ever, so you better just lay down. Like, I'm gonna kick the shit out of him. I have so much respect for him. And in two different ways. I've said this before. It's one thing to have that like viral moment and that organic, everyone cheering for you. I've seen it before. It happened to me. I watched it with Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
But then there's another step to that. Now you go, am I an attraction that gets a cheer, or can I take it one step further to where I can be a believable world champion who also has the viral moment and the organic cheering? And that's really hard to do. But over the last 6 months, I've watched Joe grow as not just a character on TV, but being a better, well-rounded wrestler. And I've told him that on TV and behind the scenes. I said, man, I'm rooting for you. I've watched you grow. Like, now you have that viral moment. You have organically people cheering for you. And now you went to the back of the line and built your way up. So you now have the organic crowd and the people who watch you bust your ass slowly but surely. They're all meeting here on Sunday. So you better have it here, because if you don't, he's right. It's if he can't win this match, then I don't know what you do with him. Where do you go? I know that I could always be okay. I don't plan on losing. I don't plan on like, oh, hey, you have a viral moment. You tried really hard, so I'm going to give you this title. I'm rooting for him. But I told him when that bell rings on Sunday, I am going to kick the shit out of you, because I don't think you're in the same class as me when it comes to being a pro wrestler.
Yeah. It's that respect, but also that competitiveness that I love. That's what I'm so excited for this
Have
match.
to.
I've seen, both of your rises now. And like you said, the parallels between you being in Joe's position in the past. It's going to be a very exciting match on Sunday. Um, you two addressed John Layfield last night as well, who seems to have been following you in your bigger matches recently. And I'm curious if you have a plan for if John Layfield approaches that match on Sunday, if you see him come out.
Well, here's another thing. If you think about it, like, he's been in my matches lately. Has he though? He was in a match with Joe Hendry 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and a time in Mexico a month before that, 2 months before that. So he's I've seen him three different times in a year. So I
Mhm.
don't know that he's constantly in my matches, but I don't know. And I do have a plan. I always have a plan. And I even told Joe this behind the scenes on TV. I said, hey, man, I plan. The reason I'm in my position is because I plan for, what if my shoulder goes out? What if my knee goes out? What can I do here? What if he takes a step back? Okay, I can attack here, can have this moment. So I have plan. What if Layfield runs down? What if he's looking for me? What if he's looking for my brother? What if he's looking for
Yeah.
Joe? I have all these scenarios in my head because I plan that way, and I don't sleep very much. But I have all those pieces ready to go, and I'm hoping we just get him and myself so I can put him down and go, hey man, maybe next time, but I'm the champ for now.
Well, another thing you said last night was that Joe isn't ready for that champion schedule for the champion to hold the championship. I'm curious, what made you ready to hold the gold in your
I
mind?
didn't say he wasn't ready. I said it is an entire different game of getting to the match, somehow beating someone who's awesome at the job. And then once you do, you don't even get a chance to catch your breath. And this is real. All the people who were like, it's very, I watched it with Zack Ryder 15 years ago. Everyone was like rooting for him on the side. Like, that's a cool attraction on the side. Everyone's cheering for him. This is great. And then when he passes half the roster in popularity and getting shots, slowly but surely everyone stops rooting for you because you're now taking their spot and they're behind you. And I go, and the second you become bigger or the biggest moment, or you become champion, now everyone goes, that guy just leapfrogged me. The guy
Mhm.
making the bullshit videos. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, you don't care about the hard work. You don't care about everything he did. You just remember that this guy just jumped over you in a show business world, and now he's the champ and you're not. And I told him, if you somehow ever become world champion anywhere, everybody who well wished and rooted for you, the second you're there, the knives are going in your back. They're coming for the title. You got old guys coming out of the works. You got young guys coming through. You got people, former champion, if I would ever lose, coming after you. The entire roster is all of a sudden coming for you. And then that is not hey, I'll see you in a couple months and we'll make a video. This is 365 days a year. You're the champ. Whether you're walking in an airport, doing PR, doing media, flying to another country, or stealing the show in the ring. And it is an entirely different animal that a lot of people aren't ready for.
Rewind, recap, relive. Woo! That's what the world is watching.